we are in Richmond on WBON-TV.
You do not need a referral for any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you. Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance Softex at 97 in Richmond. Chris Dorn and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance Softex at 97 in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-02.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Back here in Richmond. Tommy, now listen, this is our 4th game of the year. We still have a little technical difficulties every now and then, and I appreciate the folks that let us know on the streams that we're having little technical difficulties. Hopefully everything is good now as we are back here on the broadcast and ready to go. So see what the issue is here and try to get everything worked out here on the stream on WBON-TV. tell you what, it's a fun night here in Richmond because it is homecoming, and these two teams, no strangers to one another. Indians got a big win last year against Lafayette, and have really dominated this rivalry for the last several years.
Yeah, and like you said, when you have two one-win seasons, and the only team you've beaten in those seasons, Lafayette, you got to feel pretty good coming into this football game. But the thing that the Indians got to look out for is what happened exactly to them last week in that first quarter. Not everybody was on the right page, and quickly that other team, South Putnam, scored a touchdown. And, when a team can get in a ball game and stay close, anything can happen the way that football bounces. So their effort tonight will have to be 100%.
As long as all the starters are in there, they got to give it 100% every play out there, offense and defense. And if they do that, I don't think there's, going to be any problem with them coming away with a victory here tonight.
Step aside for one more commercial break, folks. We'll come back for the kickoff here on WBON-TV.
Hey, Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware? Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful heart.
01.
There.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram. Like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
We are using some different equipment now for our games. It's the Southern game is the game of the week, but we want to try to get this game on the air as well. So,
yeah, it's can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right, I can't.
Trying to work out the kinks as we said.
Yeah, there we
do
go.
apologize
We're going to get
for
it.
some of these technical difficulties, but
They're introducing the defense right now for Madison Central. I believe Central won the toss and they deferred, and so Lafayette will get the football. And as you look at your computer screen on your phone, Lafayette is going to defend the goal to the right, and Madison Central will defend the goal down to the large concession stand restroom area down.
trying to plug through it here and get this game underway, but just not having any sound is our issue right now. See if we can get us going here now, Tom, as we get you set for the kickoff here between Madison Central and Lafayette. These two teams raring to go. And the Indians will kick it off to get this game underway. Oh, I think we're good now, Tom.
All right, that sounds good.
Bear with us, folks. We're still getting the kinks worked out. Okay, there we go. We have got clarification from the man upstairs, and that would be Mr. Wallingford, that we are good to go. So we do apologize to some of our sponsors that we missed here during the pregame, but I think we're rocking and ready to go.
That our mixer.
I ain't touching nothing.
No, I'm not either. I'm just looking at it. It says Allen and Heath.
There you go. That's who we'll blame. We'll blame those two guys. Here we go. Kickoff. Generals will return it from the 5-yard line. And they'll go right side. And a big return. Going to be tackled at the 31-yard line, make it the 32, but good field position for the Generals to get us started here in Richmond. We do want to say thank you again to our great sponsors. Missed a few of those folks there during the pregame show. It was the Whitaker Bank pregame show. Tom and I were in the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Tom, as we get this thing started, let's look at our Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. And, I think tonight for Madison Central, it's just do what you did last week. Don't play around with a Lafayette team that's 0-4. Come out here, take care of business, get the job done, and be able to rest some of these guys again as you go into an open week next week.
Yeah, great defensive play by Parker Mullins to start things off on that kickoff.
1st and 10, running left side, the Generals, who basically their run game has been non-existent to start the year. And you talked about him on that first kickoff defense. Now Parker Mullins gets in there for a stop defensively along with Travis Grant. Two guys who it seems like every game throughout the year thus far, those two guys, we've been saying their name a lot on both sides of the ball, but especially on defense.
Yeah, Jackson Stevens was the running back that time, and there was nowhere to go. He got maybe a half a yard on the play.
2nd down and a long 9 for the Generals. They're going right to left here from their own 32. Faking the handoff, running the play action, and incomplete pass. Lafayette complaining that it was a pass interference against Madison Central, but that ball was very uncatchable, and it'll be 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, it was a good 6-8 feet above his head. There's no way he's going to jump and catch that ball, and he basically was the run who initiated contact with Parker Mullins there in the secondary.
Yeah, I tell you what, I asked Mike Holcomb on Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show just how important Parker Mullins has been. And he's for a kid that's not played high school football. Now, he has played he has played football at some of the lower levels, middle school and maybe some of the youth football leagues here in town. But he has been very important to this 4-0 start with the way he's played both sides of the ball. Quarterback keeper, a little fake on the passing route. Keep it himself, gain a yard, 4th down and 7 coming up for the Generals, and they'll have to punt on their opening drive.
We don't have any punting stats for them coming into the game tonight for Lafayette, but I would imagine that their punter has had quite the workout this year.
Yeah, and they're going to punt to a young man that can take it the distance as Jaden West back at his own 30-yard line to return this. Tom Avery Collier, the guy that used to do games with me before he left. You came along now as the color analyst here for Madison Central. Avery's brother is the official, one of the lead officials here for the game tonight. Central almost blocks this punt. It will be out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Let's see where they walk it up to. Normally they'll walk it down to where we're out of bounds at. And, they're going to say it did go out at the 35-yard line. But the gentleman in the black hat with his hand up in the air right now, that is Avery's brother, one of the officials here this evening. And
awesome.
Avery now currently an assistant coach for Logan County. That's where they are from. Avery played football there. He's an assistant coach up in Logan County now. So just had his first baby a couple of months ago.
Wow. You know that all too well, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, this young man to my right is about to experience that. KJ, 2 weeks? Basically 2 weeks till the due date. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Trying to decide if we're going to let him off work or not. Anyway, we'll get back to the action here. Brock Eads on the handoff, running left side. Brock, a nice little hole. Offensive line pushing him forward for a gain of 14. Ball came out, and Lafayette able to pick it up. Generals will return it, and that has been an issue a lot of the year for Brock Eads. He had 2 fumbles in the Madison Southern game, Tom, if you remember, and he's had another fumble throughout the year. That's his now, I believe, 4th turnover of the season for the Madison Central ball carrier. And that one an issue as it gives the football right back to the Generals.
Well, the thing that caused that was the defense, of course, going after the football. But he already had 15 yards, and yet he still kept chugging and kept trying to get more yardage, and that kept him upright enough to where the defense could strip the ball away.
Once again, we do want to apologize for our technical issues there, our sound issues in the pregame show. Appreciate you all sticking with us and helping us get through that, but we're here live right in time for the kickoff, and now it's a couple of minutes into the game. General's going to run the end around, and it works to perfection. A big hole for the ball carrier, scooting around, dancing, and getting a first down. A nice play as Farrell Thurman able to get this football to the 39-yard line and moving the sticks for Lafayette. Tom, they went nowhere, only gained 3 yards on that opening possession. But now after the fumble, a little bit momentum on their side, and they pick up a first down, a gain of 12.
Yeah, Thurman minus 6 yards for the season coming into this game, so he's on the plus side, and the Generals on the plus side in the rushing department.
So it's first down and 10. Lafayette with the football. Little read option play this time. Ball carrier, the quarterback, goes for no gain. Second down and 10, and Travis Grant there defensively to get the stop. Make sure to stay tuned for our CT Diesel performance of the game. We'll crown someone with a T-shirt following the game tonight. John and Jamie were able to give the first one out last week. We got our T-shirts in finally. Appreciate First Gear of Richmond for providing those for us. And we'll have a T-shirt to crown to someone here tonight and over in Berea. So 2 CT Diesel performances of the game this evening. Second down and 10. Tailback going to split out to the left side, and the ball is complete for no gain again. So the Generals run 2 plays. They run a quarterback option where he keeps it and gains nothing, and here they complete a pass to the wide receiver on the far side. He gains nothing. It'll be third down and 10.
Yeah, may have lost half a yard on that play. Matt King is the quarterback, and 228 yards coming into this contest through 4 games, and 19 of 39, if I'm reading it correctly. So, they're hoping that they can get their offense going a little bit here. They just have not been able to do anything thus far this year.
Quarterback keeper running straight up the gut. He'll gain 4, maybe 5 yards to the 34-yard line. The ball may have came out. Central is claiming they have got the football. No signal yet as the umpire comes in. And they're going to say turn the clock. So Lafayette will keep the football. And, Tom, they're in that no-man's land, probably 4-down territory for the Generals here.
Yeah, at 35-yard line, you've got, a good 65 yards between you and the goal line at your back. So should they not be able to convert this first down, it gives, pretty good piece to go for Central's offense.
So fourth down and about 5.5 yards for Lafayette. They are going to keep the offense out on the field and try to pick up their second first down of this drive. Appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast tonight. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, got Jacob Beck, our cameraman this evening. And the Generals want to talk it over. Appreciate you joining us here, folks. Let's talk about our sponsors for tonight's game. As always, we're presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair. But tonight, a couple of special sponsors for both of our games here on WBON. The first is Republican candidate for Madison County Jailer Steve Tussey. Re-elect Republican Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer, a native of Madison County who has proven he is a man of integrity and commitment. Re-elect Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer. And Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They are family-owned and operated. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. They specialize in residential and commercial roofing and home remodeling. All services are performed in-house. Give Bluegrass Restoration and Construction a call at 859-353-1133. Tom, it is time for the defense to make a big stop here. Try to get the football back on this 4th and 5.
Well, most definitely they need to get it cranking here. Again, this kind of reminds me of the game last Friday night where they just weren't at their peak early on in the game. So let's see if they can't get a stop here and get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to throw. He's hit as he lets it go, and it's picked off by Jaden West. West, another interception, his 3rd of the season. He'll take it the other way, going up the left sideline. West holding on for blockers, and he will draw a flag as he threw the football over to the Lafayette sideline. That will 99% of the time draw a flag. It does on Jaden West, and the Indians will lose 15 yards because of it on the penalty.
Yeah, it's too bad. That was a great play, and what a hit in the backfield there.
Really nice hit on the quarterback. It'll be first down and 10. Let's see where they mark this football at. Indians know it's coming. It is a personal foul. A little disorderly conduct, if you will, Tom.
going to go all the way back to the 30-yard line. So line of scrimmage was the 35, so not too bad of a situation. It's like losing those 5 yards. Now I'm trying to understand what they're doing.
Well, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Right, but it should be Madison Central's ball. I think the chain gang was a little
There you go. Now they're
over
fixed.
There.
Yep.
All right, there we go. Yeah, they were moving on down. I went, wait a minute.
1st and 10, the 2 receivers left for Hayden Harrison. He'll run the option himself. He'll pitch it out. Brock Eads will catch it. And Brock going to gain 3 yards to bring up 2nd down and 7 to the 33-yard line. Tom, Madison Central 4-0 on the season. And last week, a little bit of a much different game than those first 3 weeks where they had to come from behind in the 4th quarter of all 3 games. And, they won the first 2 on their last drive of the game. And then in the 3rd game of the year, went into overtime against Madison Central, where the Eagles got a field goal on their drive and Central got a touchdown to win the game. So
21, A.J. Nichols. We got a flag thrown now at the line of scrimmage, and I don't know if it's movement or what it is here, but
sideline warning against Madison Central.
Okay, apparently official wanting to make sure everybody's back behind that white line. Anyway, A.J. Nichols, number 21 for Lafayette, he came all the way from the right side to make the stop on that last play. So let's keep an eye on him here defensively for Lafayette this evening.
Handoff back to Eads, left side. Stiff arms one defender, bouncing off another one, and to the 40-yard line. He'll gain 7 yards, make it 6 yards for Eads, and about a yard, maybe half a yard short of the first down marker. The nose of the football touching the 40. He needs the tail of the football to touch the 40 for a first down. They may do a measurement here, Tom.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get a first down on this. Just thank goodness that we've got the yard line to go by here. But you never know. Wait and see. They put the chain on the chain. They put the little clip on it right in the middle of the line. Now what?
See, it's going to be close.
One guy took off like he was going the other way with the chains again. I mean, come on, buddy.
Yep, he's going to be short by
8 inches?
A hair of Jamie Boggs' head. He's on the air, so he can't hear me say that about him. I said it was the 3rd interception from West on the season. It was actually his 2nd interception.
Yes.
His first one was against Cutter Boley of LCA in that first game of the year. How about the Holy War tonight? That's probably a big game.
Yeah.
Our friends at Prep Spin have that one on their broadcast. Lexington Catholic and Lexington Christian Academy in the Holy War this evening. Here's a handoff. Brock Eads. Eads coming near side and tries to run over a defender. Has just enough momentum to gain a yard that he needed to pick up the first down, and the Indians move the sticks. Tom, Madison Central keeping the ball on the ground right now. That's really been their bread and butter all season long. But we saw last week, Hayden Harrison can throw the football. He threw 5 touchdowns versus South Laurel, really sprinkled the ball around, and came into that game with 4 touchdown passes on the season, now has 9 after that 5-touchdown performance last week.
Yeah, Christian Giano, number 23, making the stop on that last play, but not after the first down. So here we go. Let's see how the offense can crank it up here and hopefully bring it down for a score.
Handoff to Parker Mullins. Parker bouncing off a defender, and the defender, Tom, that made the tackle pulled him forward. Big number 78 of Lafayette on the stop. I think that's Ryan Heiler.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
I know that. He's not as big as our big dude, but he's pretty close.
They're going to say personal foul face mask. So
yeah,
Parker gained 6 on the carry and then tack on 15 more because of the penalty. And the Indians now in general territory. They'll spot this football at the 38.5-yard line as Madison Central moving the ball down the field now, trying to put the first points of the game on the board.
Well, that's a typical case there where you could tell immediately the only thing he had a hold of was the face mask because that head was going straight down, and the official's right there to make the call.
They put the ball in the air for the first time. Harrison will fake it twice. And now rolling. West wide open downfield. Harrison will throw it to him. Touchdown, Indians. Jaden West in double coverage, able to haul it in. Harrison off his back foot makes the throw. And the Indians strike first, 6-0 here in the first quarter.
I count 32 yards on that.
That's why you're a math person and I'm not. We'll go for the extra point here. Try to make this a 7-0 ball game.
Got the right man in there for the job right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, Pat Morin has been perfect thus far. 5:19 to play in the first quarter. Make it 7-0 Indians. We'll step aside for a 1-minute commercial break and come back here live on WBON-TV.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
Madison Central adds the extra point. Pat Morin, Tom, you said it's 19 of 19 on PATs this year. And he's been pretty good on the kickoffs, too. This one heading toward the right sideline. It'll be returned and then fumbled and then picked up and returned by number 3 for the Generals. That is Erickson Pierre-Louis. It's Erickson Pierre-Louis on the return.
Did you take French in high school?
I'm not going to get into that.
All right.
I'm not going to get into that.
I got you.
I was the captain of the Spanish club, though.
Oh, that's cool. That's what I wish I would have taken. I took French. But back in the day, back when Moses discovered America, that's what you learned. You learned French back then.
Well, I did whatever would get me out of class most of the time. And listen, so me and 2 of my friends had a competition as to who could get in the most pictures in the yearbook.
Oh, wow.
So I figured the more clubs I joined, the better chance I had of doing that.
Right.
1st and 10, Generals down 7-0 here in the early going. About halfway through the first quarter, they'll hand it off, and going nowhere is the ball carrier. 2nd down and 10, and on the stop, that's big Hayden Kaiser, who's been a really important player for Central, especially without the services of Harge. Kaiser has become more important. He's the backup tight end for the Indians, and defensively he has been a mainstay, especially in tackles this year.
Yeah, Hayden's done a great job. He's leading the team coming in that make that tackle number 30 on the season. 12 solo, 18 assists coming into this ball game. So
2nd down and 10. Quarterback going to hand it off.
Wow.
One of those counter plays where the quarterback runs one way but hands it off the other. This time, nowhere to go. A loss of 3 by the Generals tailback to bring up 3rd and 13.
Has a nice stop on that play there. Travis Grant, number 2, able to penetrate and be the first to make contact. It took a couple other players to bring him down, but loss on the play.
So it's 3rd down. See if the Indians can get the stop here. Quarterback keeper on the option play, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of 2.5. Didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down for the Generals with 3:38 to play here in this first quarter, Tom.
Yeah, great defensive surge that time, not only from the linebackers, but the line of scrimmage. All your down linemen took off and just basically won the line of scrimmage on that play and just prevented a big play from happening.
West back to return at his own 37-yard line after that touchdown catch on the opening drive by the Indians. Tell you what, Jayden, very, very emotional player, Tom, but you got to love the way he plays football. Here's another near block on the punt by the Indians. Punter goes down. Do we have a flag?
Yes.
So it's going to be
roughing the kicker.
Yeah, Lafayette will keep the football. That's one thing, too, like when you get that close, you kind of crank up the juices even more. And if you run into that punter, it is going to be Lafayette football, I believe.
Yeah, they'll get the ball back. Ashton Whiting, number 34, was in on the play on the far side there, and he was one of the ones that made contact. I didn't pick up the other number, but there were at least two Madison Central Indians that did make contact with the punter. But the punter stepped right into that onslaught and tried to kick it away.
So it wasn't roughing the punter, it was running into the punter. I think those are differences. So
yes.
It wasn't the first down, give the football back to Lafayette kind. It was the kind where Madison Central will keep the football. Lafayette decides not to repunt, and the Indians will have it at their own 36-yard line. Ball on the left hash mark. We saw Hagan Harrison throw the 32-yard touchdown pass to Jayden West on that last drive. And, Tom, I would – listen, with the way Harrison is in the zone right now 6 touchdown passes in the last – well, I would say last 4 quarters for him because he didn't play in the fourth quarter of that South Laurel game.
Right.
See if he can keep the passing game in full swing here. They'll go trips right with Elijah Steele. Make that Trevor Dennis to the wide right. Jayden West wide left. They'll run the option play again. Harrison has room. Scoots around one defender, and Harrison showing off the wheels across midfield. A flag at the 49-yard line. This might be a block in the back against Madison Central. We'll see what the call is.
Nice progress on the carry, and a great job of seeing the field there by Hagan Harrison, but unfortunately going to go the other way again.
Yeah, Central knows it's on them. They're backing up the other way. Hold against the Indians, and probably a play you didn't even need to make with the room that Harrison had on the near side. They'll put it at the 41-yard line, and we should replay first down with what should be a first and about 6. Nope, first down and 4 for Madison Central.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but somebody's got to help that chain gang over there.
Might be some new guys today.
Must be, because they're all over the place.
Maybe they're having technical difficulties like we did in the pregame
Exactly,
show.
There you go. They'll get it straightened out. They got a line judge over there.
Option play left side. Harrison finds a cutback lane that closed up pretty quickly, still almost carrying it to the first down.
Yeah, nice second effort there. He got hit, Michael, at about the 42-yard line, and he just kept the legs churning and went on out and was able to get it pretty close to the stick.
Yeah, about half an inch away from the first down marker.
I don't think they're going to measure this one.
No, I think they're going to let them play it out on a second down. And again, well, they moved it back, so it is about a full half yard now.
Yeah.
Ball in between the 45 and 46-yard lines, and you need the 46 for a first down. I'm guessing they're going to keep it on the ground here on second down. They do give it to Eads. Brock, a nice hole on a first down to the 50-yard line, right at midfield, taken down, and he'll move the sticks. Tom Brock Eads has been a player, last year kind of came out of nowhere to just make big play after big play, especially on defense. And when I talked to Coach Holcomb on Monday, he said, Brock's kind of high-strung, and he can take his aggressiveness out on the football field, which makes him tailor-made to be a football player. Hagan Harrison, tailor-made just to be an athlete. He'll chuck it deep to a wide-open Trevor Dennis, who will be tackled at the 1-yard line. Big connection as Harrison makes the pass. Dennis hauls it in, but a flag at the 45-yard line. Let's see if this one's coming back. Yep, it is. So all that taken away. A big catch by Trevor Dennis downfield. And, Tom, I didn't see it behind the play. Not sure what happened there, but
Michael, anytime you run like a reverse, that was similar to a reverse where he starts one way, everybody's blocking one way,
rolls out
and
the
then
other
he
way.
rolls out the other way. And what can happen is, even with the linemen, you can, you're looking for a block, and if somebody gets by you, you want to knock them down so they can't catch up with the ball carrier. And I think that's what happened there.
There were actually 2 penalties against Madison Central. The first one was a false start, so the play really shouldn't have even taken place. They called the false start, but then that penalty negated or declined by Lafayette. Then an illegal receiver downfield. That was the penalty that was accepted, and it's now 1st and 15. So 3 receivers left for Harrison. Jaden West wide to the far side. KJ Wells to the near side. They'll pitch it up the middle, and Brock Eads a big hole. Eads past the defender and into Lafayette territory into the red zone, but another flag will probably bring this one back, Tom. It has been a flag fest here in the first quarter. Another one against the Indians, and a chop block going to be the call here. So Madison Central, Tom, going the wrong way.
Yeah, was that 3 penalties in a row now? Actually 4, but they didn't take the one.
So you go from 1st and 15 now to 1st and 30. And just saw Harrison come over to the sideline. He was like loosening up his shoulder. Not sure if he's asking Coach Holcomb to let him throw one here. He's looked good. He's 2 of 2 through the air, deep downfield. Of course, the first one, a touchdown pass. The second one negated because of the penalty.
But it was right on the money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing you're looking for. You're going to throw the ball 50 yards downfield. You want it to be right there on the money, and he was on the money on that pass down there. But doggone it, it's that nasty old
the flags.
Penalty. Oh, hanky convention tonight.
1st and 30. Need the 40-yard line of Lafayette at their own 30. The Indians have the football. Harrison is going to throw. Looking, taking off, and throwing. And incomplete. 2nd down and 30 coming up. Looking at Jaden West on the far sideline. Hagan last week, Tom, didn't need to throw it much, but when he did, pretty efficient day at the office for the senior quarterback.
Right.
56-6 win for the Indians. Harrison, 10 of 11, 172 yards and 5 touchdowns in that game against Lafayette last week.
Yeah, on the season now with the touchdown tonight, he's in double digits with touchdowns.
So it's 2nd down and 30 now. They'll have 2 receivers left, one to the near side here for Harrison. Looking to throw, and he'll go caught by Grant to the 47-yard line. Travis Grant will make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down and about 8 for the Indians. Third down and 8. Madison Central down 7-0 here, and that might be the last play of this first quarter. Indians look like they're content to take this lead into the second quarter. Harrison letting this clock wind down. They will not get the play off, and at the end of one, Madison Central on top 7-0 over the Generals of Lafayette here on this homecoming Friday. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break and come right back here to Richmond, live on WBON-TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people, as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs. Back here on WBON-TV, Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you as we see the Indians flip sides of the field. A nice completion there to Travis Grant. Another big catch for him on the season. What, number 10 you said, Tom?
Yes, 10th reception on the year.
Grant's had a couple of nice plays on both sides of the ball this season. It's 3rd down and 8. And, Tom, if they get anything here, I would expect the Indians to go on that. Go for it on 4th down. Harrison being pressured. Got 2 guys chasing him. Hagan trying to beat him in a foot race. He will and get to the spot. A huge block by Grant again.
Wow.
Travis Grant, for the 2nd straight game, comes in and lays the wood on somebody. He did it last week and does it again this week. And this time it springs an Indian for a 1st down. Last week it was Brock Eads who made the touchdown on the block by Grant. And Tom, Travis Grant, a very physical player. That time he comes in, catches a player trying to chase down his quarterback and says, "No, sir, I'll protect my QB," and he does so with that big block.
Yeah, that's getting to be a habit for him.
Handoff Eads up the middle. Brock falling forward to the 25-yard line. Gain of about 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and short. Nice play for the Indians. Second down. I think the lady that just brought that up here thinks that she's supposed to be giving it over there. So I'll take it over there. We just got a lady come up here to bring us a paper to read on the air. I think she's wanting the PA announcer to read it. So apologize to her. We'll get her taken care of, though, up here in the booth. I'll read it out, though. Shout out to the Madison Central class of 1982, the 40-0 state championship baseball team. And they're having their 40th class reunion next week, Friday, September 24th, and Saturday, September 25th at the Madison County Fairgrounds. So keep that in mind if you are or if you know somebody who was a graduate of the 1982 Madison Central class. So
young pups, man.
2nd down and 10. Harrison in the shotgun. Another flag on the Indians, backing them up 5 yards. Here's Eads again on the carry. Another flag comes in. I mean, we have seen flags all over the field, and it's pretty much been against Madison Central. They've been fighting against the Lafayette defense and against the flags coming in on them.
Well,
and Mike Holcomb just puts his hands up in the air.
And I have to agree with Coach Holcomb on that. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. And why it's getting ridiculous is because
it's every play.
It's every play. Now, there's not been anything from the other side that has happened thus far in the game. And that's why, if you're the head coach or if you're one of the coaches, you're thinking that. Now, why are they picking on us here in this situation? And that seems to be the case. But now they're just looking for stuff right now.
2nd down. Doesn't hurt you that bad because it would happen so far down the field, but it still brings up a 2nd down and 13. Harrison. Handoff, Eads, left side again. And another flag, another hold. And that time on Travis Grant, I saw, Grant, it was Parker Mullins.
Yes.
I saw Mullins holding the defender, trying to get to his ball carrier. That one a little bit of an easy call for the official.
Yeah, one of the coaches on the sideline showing him that he's got to keep those hands in. You can't have your arms and your hands out. If your hands are wider than the shoulder pads of the defensive player and you're making contact, they're going to call a hold on you every time.
So back it up to the 40-yard line. Madison Central just kind of playing around with the officials right now and all the flags that have been thrown. It's 3rd down and about 19 for the Indians. They need the 20 for a first. The nose of the football touching the 40-yard line. Madison Southern down 7-0 over in Berea, taking on Pulaski County tonight. 4 receivers wide here for Hagan Harrison. He'll drop back to throw. Harrison trying to let one fly, runs into a teammate and falls down at the 49-yard line. A big loss on the play, loss of 9. To bring up 3rd and 29 for the Indians offense.
What happened there is that play broke down because the offensive lineman that was blocking on his right side started backpedaling with the block. In other words, the player from Lafayette was winning that battle, and he ran right into his own quarterback, and Harrison tried to recover and couldn't.
Hagan did what he's supposed to do, step up in the pocket. A defender was right in his face, so he tried to kind of get away from him. When he did, that's when he ran into his own player and allowed the defense to come in and get the sack. So it's 3rd down and 29 for the Indians offense. Not sure what the best 29-yard play is for Madison Central, but we'll see if they've got one here.
You know what it is, the okie doke.
Yeah, that's what they need to do here. Harrison pressured again. Hagan on the chuck one down the field, looking in the direction of Trevor Dennis, who almost made a nice play. Central wants a flag on the defense of Lafayette. They won't get it, and it will be 4th down.
Well, they should, because the player who was in front had no opportunity to get that ball whatsoever, and he just fell into the receiver, and when he fell into him, that's basically pass interference, and no call. Coach is wanting it, but they're not going to get it, and a couple of the players coming off the field upset, and I don't blame them.
Central will punt. Pat Morin, the punter, back to do it at his own 37-yard line. And back to return for the Generals, Warren Wilson, number.
Pat going to use his patented sand wedge punt here. Little backspin on it, put it inside the 10-yard line, and put them deep.
High end over end punt. Fair caught by Wilson. He lost it and then able to just down it at the 30 or make it the 20-yard line. So that's where we'll get started. 1st and 10 for the Generals offense. Tom, a little bit of a sloppy first half thus far for Madison Central. Kind of what we saw against South Laurel last week. They were able to correct it earlier in that game last week, but here, only 7 points on the board and with 9:13 to play in this second quarter. Surprised the Indians don't have a bigger lead right now.
Yeah, it's unbelievable really what's the situation is right now. Again, you're letting a team that shouldn't be this close to you stay in the ball game with you with 9:13 to go here in the first half.
Appreciate our sponsors tonight, Steve Tussey from Madison County Jailer and Bluegrass Restoration and Construction coming on for the broadcast of this game. It's 1st down and 10 for the Generals. Quarterback going to keep it himself, trying to get away from a defender, and he'll dive forward for a loss of 2. Tell you what, Isaac Barrow has had nowhere to go, whether he's ran or thrown thus far. The Indians' defense has been dominant, and if it really wasn't for the penalties, Madison Central probably would have a bigger lead, Tom.
I was watching the 2 wideouts that were on the right side there. It was Demetrius Carpenter and Nehemiah Jarber, number 8 and number 9. And they were very confused as to what was going on. They bumped into each other in a crossing pattern. So it's one of those evenings out here, apparently.
2nd down and 12. Indians trying to get another stop defensively. Barrow going to roll out to the near side, looking, throwing, and picked off again. This time it's Trevor Dennis. Dennis, who had a big catch on offense a couple of drives ago for Madison Central, negated by a penalty, able to pick this one off. 2nd interception of the game for the Indians, and they will take over deep in Lafayette territory right at the 20-yard line. And Tom, good field position for the Indians. Now, it looks like there's a flag on that far side of the field at the 18.
And they're having a powwow out there, so hold on.
See who this is against. It's a false start, so obviously Madison Central will decline that penalty and take over possession. It's the 2nd false start that wasn't called before the ball was snapped, and I'm sure Lafayette would have appreciated that one being called before they threw it away.
Yeah.
Barrow has not looked good throwing the ball, though. Both of his passes that he's put up in the air that have been picked off have just been pretty much lame ducks, and whoever wanted it could go pick it up for Madison Central. That time it was Dennis that did and returned it into the red zone. Indians begin there. Handoff Eads near side. Brock running and going to be tackled at the 11-yard line, pushed out of bounds as well. They may give him inside the 10. They will. So 1st and goal, Madison Central.
Yeah, Jack Ackerman, pretty good defender down there, able to come over and make the stop on that play.
I said 1st and goal. There it is. So it is 1st and goal. The nose of the football. The White had already signaled 1st down. I don't think they could get a first down from there.
Some of the fans here are very
it has
upset.
been a rough night for the officials, too,
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
fans' perspective. First and goal, so right there at the 10-yard line. Harrison going to hand it off to Eads, running near side. Brock lowering his shoulder and then getting one lowered into him at the 2-yard line. But it will be a first and goal for the Madison Central Indians. This is prime Brady Hensley territory, but Hensley not able to play again tonight on the Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy injury report. So it's second down and go. Don't be shocked if we see a Parker Mullins handoff here and see if he can punch one in for Madison Central. Lafayette wants to talk it over. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. Indians on top 7-0, trying to add to it when we come back on WBON-TV.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface.
Had to cut into the commercial break there, but Brock Eads going to run one into the end zone from Madison Central. It wasn't Mullins they go to, Tom. It was Brock Eads who scores another touchdown into the end zone for Madison Central to make it 13-0, 7:51 to play here in the second quarter. Eads into the end zone once again. Last week, Brock had another good game as well. He's been really the starting running back with the Hensley injury, and that is his 5th touchdown rushing on the season. Pat Morin with the extra point. It's good, and Madison Central on top 14-0. We'll step aside again for a quick commercial break and come right back here to Richmond on WBON-TV.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface.
Back here on WBON-TV on the 17, and another flag coming in.
Oh, no. The offensive ball carrier on the kickoff, he ended up on the stomach of the tackler. The tackler landed on his back, so there wasn't any rough tackle over there, but apparently it was out of bounds, and that's what they're going to call.
A little bit of a late hit. Their flag against Madison Central. Tom, we have seen those all night long. And give the Indians credit, with all the penalties against them, they've still got a 14-0 lead. So it hasn't really affected whether or not they're going to win. But by this point, I think we expected a 3 or 4 touchdown lead. Excuse me.
Yeah, there's still a chance for that.
Yeah, that's true. It could get there.
7:45 to go here in the second quarter. So.
And with the way the defense has been playing, I mean, Lafayette cannot move the football at all.
No.
It's 1st and 10. They're going to stay at the 33-yard line, so good field position for the Generals. Once again, thank you to our game sponsors tonight, Steve Tushy for Madison County Jailer and Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Appreciate them being on this game with us. We'll talk more about them here in a moment. Handoff. And a nice little cutback lane for number 6, Farrell Thurman.
No relation to Uma.
Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer. Re-elect Republican Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer, a native of Madison County who has proven he is a man of integrity and commitment. Remember him on Election Day coming up in early November. And Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, family owned and operated. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company. Call 859-353-1133 for more information. Second down and about 4 for the Generals. They'll fake the handoff and throw. Complete. Pass caught and a first down for Lafayette. They've not had many of those, but a nice job by Kevin Amuri to make the catch and get the yardage needed for a first down.
Yeah, nice little route there. It was just like 5 yards, 6 yards, and then turn it into the center of the field. He was wide open. The defense closed quickly, but not enough to prevent him from catching that football.
Lafayette, a little bit of momentum now on their side offensively, moving the ball. A couple of nice plays back-to-back. It's 1st and 10. Take the handoff again. Low slant over the middle. Should have been picked off. A little bit behind the receiver, but getting his hand on the ball, Leo Sotelo, who was out last week, it was also kind of thrown behind him. He threw his body back, almost got the interception, and it brings up a 2nd down and 10. KJ, you graduated, 2017? So former Madison Central, line? You safety, right? Wide receiver safety? KJ played some football here at Madison Central, went over to play at Morehead State. His dad, the head freshman football coach here for the Indians. He's our producer here on the game tonight. Appreciate him helping us out. 2nd down and 10 for the Generals. Receiver in motion. They'll fake it to him. Quarterback keeper. And absolutely nowhere to go for Barrow once again. Tom, I haven't got to talk to you, but speaking of Barrow, it reminded me of Burrow. And your boy didn't look good on Sunday for the Bengals.
I just don't have a lot to say about that. Here's the thing. Scheduling the Pittsburgh Steelers, who is a huge rival.
Well, they didn't schedule it. The NFL scheduled it.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was horrible that game had to come the first game of the season. And you saw it. I mean, here's a guy who I looked up to defensively, Watt. He was taking some cheap shots at the quarterback. I was amazed. I mean, I sat there with my mouth open half the game. And they still had a chance to win it. But their non-preparation of a backup long snapper killed them in that game.
3rd down. Pass out in the flat, little screen pass, caught once again by Amuri. He's going to be tackled at the 49-yard line of Madison Central. So they get the football into Indians territory for the first time tonight. We'll see if they go for it on 4th down or try to punt it away. It looks like they're going to bring the punting unit onto the field. They are, and Madison Central will send Jaden West back to return it once again. You know, back to Burrow and the Bengals. I saw a stat today. Colin Cowherd was talking about it. A lot of the quarterbacks that didn't play in the preseason, didn't take a snap at all in the preseason, none of them won a game in the first week of the season.
Yeah, they all played horrible. So throw that out the board. You at least got to get in there and play a couple quarters just to get used to everything in a game situation.
Lafayette going to run a fake punt. Indians sniff it out. Parker Mullins the first one there, and the Indians will take over. Forward progress to the Madison Central 48-yard line. Indians will have the football there as they begin the drive. And another good play by the Indians defense.
7 players in on that tackle, and the young man who had the ball is paying for it right now.
He came up, took the direct snap, and nowhere to go for the ball carrier. Appreciate you joining us here, folks, live on WBON-TV, and appreciate all of our great sponsors as well. Bishop Small Engine Repair, CT Diesel Performance, Galaxy Bowling Center, Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance, Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy, Berea Urgent Care, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agents, Raider Mayo and Hornsby, Bluegrass Marble and Granite and Jack Burford Chevrolet, and also Gateway Cycles. We've got many more that we'll talk about as we go throughout the evening as well, but appreciate all of our great sponsors for allowing us to be here and bring you some awesome high school football coverage. Tom, you know, we see the injured player walking off the field. it's been the weather right now. I mean, I take my daughter to school every morning. We have to put our jackets on as we leave the house. And then about an hour later, we can shed those jackets because it's warmer outside.
Right.
That can really start to be an issue on your heating and air unit. Make sure to check out our friends, Madison HVAC. You can give them a call today at 859-623 MadisonHVACR.com. That's their website. You can check it out on there. Get all the information for Madison HVAC, a Bryant heating and cooling distributor.
Good time of the year to go ahead and get that heating unit checked out before the cold weather gets here.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Indians. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side for Harrison. 4:50 to play. See if Central can add on a lead or add on a score to their lead. Harrison pressured as he threw and a little bit too far in front of Travis Grant, the intended receiver. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Travis, 10 receptions on the season, have 1 already in this game, and opportunity to get number 11 there, but overthrown just a bit.
You know, how good has Grant been this season?
Yeah.
You know, he's not a guy that's flashy, but he just goes out there and he gets the job done. I say he's not flashy, then you look at his lime green gloves and his cleats out there. A little bit flashy on that aspect.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, his brother, Jared, he played with you, didn't he? Jared did play with KJ when they were in high school.
He's just styling and profiling out there is what it is.
2nd down, a little read option. Harrison breaks a tackle. 1st down for the Madison Central quarterback as he spun out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10. Indians moving the sticks here as we get ready to dip under 4 minutes to play here in a moment.
One thing I noticed from him on that run is when he was getting ready to get hit, both arms came in and he protected that football. And we didn't see that a lot last year.
Well, not only did we not see that, he really never looked comfortable with the offense. And that was one thing Holcomb told us before the preseason is they were still teaching him plays as they were even going into the playoffs because he had still kind of came in late to the team. He is a totally different player this year, and we've really seen that the last 2 weeks. Nice hit there by the linebacker for Lafayette. Number 19, Dane Washington coming up and putting a nice little blow on Brock Eads, who is able to get it to the 35-yard line. It's 2nd down and about 7 yards for the Indians.
Eads did the right thing when the defender was square. You know, you try to win that battle low. You get your head down, you try to drive through, and if you could keep your forward momentum going, you'll be able to pick up positive yards as he did.
You know, back to Harrison, Tom, he's really only made one mistake all year that I can remember. That was the interception in the LCA game. Threw a bad pass that was picked off earlier in that game. Since then, he has looked like he has been the guy with supreme confidence. And right on cue, Jaden West, who never lacks confidence, hauls one in for 6 more. 20-0 Indians, and they pull the double move where West starts out in the post, then breaks out toward the outside of the end zone. Harrison delivers it on a dime, and the Indians make it a 3-score lead with once again the extra point pending.
Yeah, nice move out there by West. He's a man amongst boys out there in that secondary. He got himself 10 yards open. And they were able to close a little when the ball was thrown, but that was it. Wide open touchdown.
Morin, PAT, 21-0 Madison Central. We'll come right back to Richmond on WBON-TV.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
Pat Morin set to kick it away for Madison Central after another Jaden West touchdown.
Michael Morin now 21 of 21 extra points this year.
Here comes the kickoff. A little floater going to be returned from the 7-yard line by Lafayette. And a nice return. Going to be tackled at the 39-yard line. That's number 18 on the return, Taraze Taylor. Bringing it back to the 39 for Lafayette. It's a good field position to begin the drive time. Don't forget, homecoming festivities will take place at halftime. We will hand our microphone off to Barton Nicholson, the PA announcer here for the football games, and he'll run down all the homecoming festivities.
Yeah, announce all the candidates and all that, right? Queen, king. Fun time. I remember homecoming was a good time in high school. Even my junior year was a lot of fun. We had, as seniors, were in charge of the homecoming bonfire. That was a big deal back then. Back when you could burn outdoors and not get in trouble in the city limits.
Handoff and nowhere to go. Loss of 4 back to the 35-yard line. And another nice defensive play by Madison Central. And, Tom, it's been different guys all year long. That time it's number 52, and I don't even have him on my roster here.
I'm looking. I don't see him.
We'll try to get that name in between the breaks here. But second down and 14 for Lafayette. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Now the tailback goes out to the flat. They'll throw a pass to him. Parker Mullins will say, I'll take that, and bring him down for a 1-yard gain. Third down and 13 coming up for the Generals.
Have you ever seen like a cat when you go to feed it? Somebody's feeding the cat.
I'm a dog guy.
Okay. Have you ever seen a dog when somebody's going to feed it?
Okay, yeah.
And
night.
If they see the food and you're going to put the food over here somewhere, that's exactly what that looked like right there. He saw that ball was going to the receiver, and it was like the dog going after his steak. He was over there on top of him in a moment.
I thought you were going to start singing. You said, have you ever seen? I thought you were going to say, the rain.
Nah, not yet.
Third down for the Generals. Handoff.
Ooh.
And nowhere to go once again for the ball carrier. Fourth down coming up. And a flag on the play. This looks like it might be a false start. Rosemary Grin, if you're watching, that was for you. Rosemary might be at the game, but I heard nephew Travis out there on the field. Travis Grant, number 2.
Senior Cody Maggard with the big stop on that play.
You know, he and Max Murphy have been so good this year. Those two guys on both sides of the ball, really offense and defensive line. Yari Gillis been a big player. Aiden Howard. Malachi Wood, all those guys up front, Rylan Rhodes, they've all stepped up at one point of the season. Madison Central with 2:03 to play. Mike Holcomb's going to call a timeout to preserve some clock. 1:58 to play. Madison Central, well, no, is the clock going to stop? There we go. 1:55, Indians stop it, and they'll receive the punt when we come back on WBON-TV. Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Fourth down and long. The Indians send Parker Mullins and Jaden West back to return. Nice high end over end punt. And this one will be down at the 32-yard line. Indians will take over from there with about minute 45 to play here in the second quarter. Michael Watkins here with you on the call. Appreciate you joining us here, folks, on a beautiful Friday night. Weather is absolutely perfect. We're into the fall weather now. It's that time of year where, as I said earlier, you got to dress warm in the morning, and then you can shed those layers as you head throughout the latter part of the day. Madison Central with 2 touchdown passes from Hagan Harrison in the first half, a couple of them to Jaden West, and then the Brock Eads rushing touchdown. See what the Indians do here with Jaden West coming near side. Now he and Trevor Dennis will flip sides of the field. Dennis make that KJ Wells coming near side. His dad, Walt Wells, the head football coach of the EKU Colonels, going to be back on the sidelines tomorrow for EKU. Harrison hit as he threw incomplete. Second down and a flag on the play. Walt Wells, I tell you what, he suffered a cardiac episode just 3 weeks ago, and he's going to be back on the sidelines tomorrow for the Colonels. That guy has been in the prayers and the thoughts of so many for so long, and he is going to be back on the sidelines. Colonel's first home game tomorrow, folks. I will be there along with Dawson Roy, and KJ will have the EKU Tailgate Show on the WBON-TV Facebook page and the YouTube channel tomorrow, so be sure to tune into that. 4:30 start time. We will lead it up to 5:30. And then we'll hand it off to Greg Stoudemire and the EKU Sports Broadcasting crew for the EKU pregame show. We'll also be live on 100.7 The Coyote, one of our media partners. Second down and 10. Harrison going to hand it off to Bryant Mathis, his first carry. And Mathis takes a big hit at the end of that play, but he picks up a first down to the 45-yard line. Clock will stop at the moment with 1:32 to play in the first quarter. Coach Wells, I think the thing that's most impressive is, you might expect him to take it easy, kind of ease his way into this game. He was out there for the Big 7 overtime victory last week. Harrison rolling out right side. Hagan going to throw, complete to West, gain of 9. Got out of bounds to stop the clock, so second down and 1. And another completion for a first down. That's Parker Mullins on the grab, moving the sticks to the 38-yard line. We near 1 minute to play in this first half. Mullins moves Eads over to his right side. Harrison rolling out right. He'll throw and complete to Grant. Travis breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and going to be stood up at the 16-yard line. So another first down and a big pickup. Harrison to Travis Grant with 39 seconds to play, and Central looking to tack on some more points. Harrison quickly up under center, and he will spike the football to stop the clock at 35. Clock still moving. There we go, 38 seconds. Looked like a clock issue where they'd stopped it, but it kept ticking and then jumped back up to 38 seconds. So it's second down and 10. Heads up play there by the senior quarterback. Indians do have 2 timeouts left in their back pocket as well. But they're in field goal range too, KJ, so we'll see if they have to rely on Pat Morin to add some points to the total. Harrison going to throw, looking in the direction of West, double teamed. Harrison rolling out. He will throw in the back of the end zone. Wide open, Travis Grant. Touchdown, Madison Central. Harrison showing off the wheels once again. Got loose, kept his eyes down the field, and found Travis Grant in the back of the end zone. 27-0 Indians, and the PAT from the perfect Pat Morin coming to try to make this a 28-0 ball game. PAT pending. Here's the snap. Kick is up. 28-0 lead. Madison Central on top. We'll come back in one more minute. Indians way out in front of this one here on WBON-TV.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
On the return, it's Lafayette. Another good hole. And able to get it, it's Ferrell Thurman to the 35-yard line. 23 seconds remaining here in the first half. Madison Central a 28-0 lead, and Hagen Harrison another big multi-touchdown performance, 3 of them here in the first half, and a beauty there to Travis Green on that last drive to make this a 4-touchdown lead. Homecoming festivities about to commence here at the half. Dawson Rule will have a separate video of the homecoming festivities that we'll post on Facebook, but we'll also have the entirety streamed here. Barrow in the shotgun. He'll hand it off, breaking a tackle, and diving forward for a gain of 3 is number 20. That's Jackson Stevens. And that might be the final play of the first half. Lafayette down 28-0. It will be, and they'll take that deficit into the locker rooms. Indians a big lead. Let's step aside for a quick commercial break. We'll come back for homecoming festivities here in Richmond on WBON-TV.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tonight, we are honored to
Homecoming 2022, a Wild West homecoming. Madison Central faculty and staff are dedicated to making this school year the best it can be. Homecoming is a terrific time to leave it better than we found it. This year's candidates represent Madison Central High School in all areas, including clubs, organizations, academics, and athletics. Please join me in welcoming the 2022 candidates for Homecoming King and Queen. Queen candidate number 1 is Miss Alexis Cole. She is the daughter of Alex and Kathy Cole. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Alex Cole. King candidate number 1 is Mr. Ashton Ward. He is the son of Jason and Monica Ward. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Monica Ward. Go. Queen candidate number 2 is Miss Alicia Fain. She is the daughter of Lee and Patricia Fain. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Lee Fain. King candidate number 2 is Mr. Clay Pendergrass. He is the son of Tom and Shannon Pendergrass. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Shannon Pendergrass. Queen candidate number 3 is Miss Bailey Davis. She is the daughter of Eric and Andrea Davis. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Eric Davis. King candidate number 3 is Mr. Cooper Atkins. He is the son of Jake and Paula Atkins. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Paula Atkins. Queen candidate number 4 is Miss Kiara O'Shea. She is the daughter of Ken and Jamie O'Shea. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Ken O'Shea. King candidate number 4 is Mr. Ethan Taylor. He is the son of Rob and Stephanie Taylor. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Stephanie Taylor. Queen candidate number 5 is Miss Claire Beth Ramsey. She is the daughter of Steve and Jennifer Ramsey. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Steve Ramsey. King candidate number 5 is Mr. Jaylen Davis. He is the son of Jill Davis. He is escorted by his mother, Jill Davis. Queen candidate number 6 is Miss Elizabeth Everly. She is the daughter of Jason and Stacy Everly. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Jason Everly. King candidate number 6 is Mr. Jimmy Phelps. He is the son of Michael and Catherine Phelps. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Catherine Phelps. What it says? Yeah. Queen candidate number 7 is Miss Emily Coleman. She is the daughter of Kevin and Annette Coleman. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Kevin Coleman. King candidate number 7 is Mr. John Schumacher. He is the son of Matt and Nakari Schumacher. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Nakari Schumacher. Queen candidate number 8 is Miss Emma Kate Brumley. She is the daughter of Dave Brumley and Mary Margaret Brumley. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Dave Brumley. King candidate number 8 is Mr. Kyrie Rosari. He is the son of Knox and Brenda Rosari. Tonight, he is escorted by his father, Knox Rosari. Queen candidate number 9 is Miss Gracie Hurt. She is the daughter of John and Margaret Hurt. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, John Hurt. King candidate number 9 is Mr. Malachi Wood. He is the son of Pamela Wood. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Pamela Wood. Queen candidate number 10 is Miss Hannah Westerfield. She is the daughter of Daniel and Patricia Westerfield. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Daniel Westerfield. King candidate number 10 is Mr. Matthew Miller. He is the son of Michael and Sherry Miller. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Sherry Miller. Queen candidate number 11 is Miss J.C. Wilson. She is the daughter of Jason and Katrina Wilson. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Jason Wilson. King candidate number 11 is Mr. Max McKinter. He is the son of Jeff and Abby McKinter. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Abby McKinter. Queen candidate number 12 is Miss Lilly Dobbins. She is the daughter of Travis and Tammy Dobbins. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Travis Dobbins. King candidate number 12 is Mr. Noah Burns. He is the son of Matthew Burns. Tonight, he is escorted by his father, Matthew Burns. Queen candidate number 13 is Miss Mandolin Jackson. She is the daughter of Selena Jackson. Tonight, she is being escorted by Tammy Dobbins. King candidate number 13 is Mr. Titus Gustafson. He is the son of Brian and Mickey Gustafson. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Mickey Gustafson. Queen candidate number 14 is Miss Sophie Rush. She is the daughter of Edward and Sherry Rush. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Edward Rush. King candidate number 14 is Mr. Trevor Dennis. He is the son of Travis and Robin Dennis. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Robin Dennis. Queen candidate number 15 is Tiffany Rivera. She is the daughter of Stephen and Brandy Rivera. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Stephen Rivera. King candidate number 15 is Mr. Tyler Middleton. He is the son of Clint and Michelle Middleton. Tonight, he is escorted by his mother, Michelle Middleton. Associate Principal Katie DeSimone will be assisting Mr. Brandon Fritz, Principal of Madison Central High School, in crowning this year's King and Queen. Madison Central would like to thank the Richmond Greenhouse for the beautiful flowers that our candidates are wearing tonight. And now, the members of the 2022 Homecoming Court are: fourth runner-up, King candidate is Matthew Miller. Fourth runner-up, Queen candidate is Tiffany Rivera. Third runner-up, King candidate is Ethan Taylor. Third runner-up, Queen candidate, Clara Beth Ramsey. Second runner-up, King candidate, is Kyrie Knox Rosari. Second runner-up, Queen candidate, Emma Kate Brumley. Your first runner-up, King candidate, Max McKinter. First runner-up, Queen candidate, Gracie Hurt. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. Madison Central's 2022 Homecoming King is a young man that is known to be funny, smart, athletic, mannerly, and personable. You can see him going all out, supporting his high school as an officer of the Pep Club, member of FFA, and Dance Blue. But you can definitely see your King at his best on the golf course, playing for his beloved Madison Central Indians. Put your hands together for your 2022 Homecoming King, Clay Pendergast. Madison Central's 2022 Homecoming Queen is a young woman that is described as caring, confident, humble, and thoughtful of others. She is quick to offer a smile to all of those around her. She's a member of the FCA, Dance Blue, and serves as captain of the Madison Central girls tennis team. Help us congratulating your 2022 Homecoming Queen, JC Wilson.
So congratulations to Clay Pendergrass, your homecoming king, and J.C. Wilson, your homecoming queen tonight. Those are your king and queen. You can see all the first runners-up and second runners-up, third and fourth runners-up, and your king and queen candidates out there as well. Appreciate you all tuning us in here. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break, and we'll come back live, run down all the halftime statistics. But once again, congratulations, Clay Pendergrass, the royalty on the golf course and king of the homecoming court, and J.C. Wilson, the captain of the tennis team, and your queen this evening. We'll step aside and come right back here live in Richmond on WBON-TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people, as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Back here on WBON-TV. Appreciate you joining us here, folks, as we are once again live in Richmond for our game of the week, our second game on the airwaves tonight. I also have Madison Southern and Pulaski County on the airwaves this evening. It's now time for the Fayette County Corrections halftime show. Tom, if you're still searching for a job with some great pay and awesome benefits,
yes,
Fayette County Corrections is hiring, starting at $20 an hour, plus a long list of benefits and incentives. Visit lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs to apply today.
How much per hour?
$20 per hour. But now listen, you couldn't hang out with me if you worked up there.
That's true, but are you worth $10 an hour more?
Well, yeah, I am, definitely. Appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast tonight. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, and Tom, really good first half for the Indians with that big 28-0 lead.
It's unbelievable with everything that happened. And I know you're going to go over the stats here in a minute, but one of the ones that really stands out, listen to this. Lafayette, 1 penalty for 15 yards, and that came late in the second quarter. Now, for Madison Central, how about 9 penalties for 108 yards? Now, just a little bit on the lopsided side there, don't you think?
Yeah, but even with all that, the score lopsided in the other direction.
Yes.
28-0 Indians with the lead. Halftime stats, 13 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown for Brock Eads. Harrison, nice job running the football, 5 carries, 44 yards. Bryant Mathis, 13 yards on his only carry there late in the first half. Passing, Harrison, another nice game, 7 of 12, 150 yards there in the first half. 3 touchdowns, 2 to Jaden West, and that beautiful one at the end of the first half there when the Indians added to that lead when he found Travis Grant open in the back of the end zone. West, 3 catches, 82 yards, 2 TDs. Travis Grant, 3 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Parker Mullins also has a catch for 8 yards. And defensively, Mullins leading the team in tackles. He's got 5 of them. Cody Maggard with 3, and Brock Eads and Travis Grant each with 2.5 thus far in the first half. The Indians a big 28-0 lead. And we appreciate you joining us here on the Fayette County Corrections halftime show. The halftime stats provided by Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond. Make your home stand out. Like some of these numbers stand out to you folks, your home can stand out with help from Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond. They specialize in kitchen and bathroom countertops and can also provide unique looks for your fireplace, your outdoor grills, and other areas of your home. Visit them online at bluegrassmarbleandgranite.com. The General is about to kick off to get things started here in the second half. We appreciate you joining us here on the Fayette County Corrections halftime show. Indians about to receive the second half kickoff. And, Tom, if they can score and get a 2-point conversion, we'll have a running clock the rest of the way here in Richmond.
Yeah, and it may come to that here. We're going to get the ball first thing here on the kickoff, and let's see if they can't bring it down and get the offense still clicking. It took the offense tonight, Michael, quite a while to get going here, but once they got going, then they got it moving in the right direction. And I've noticed some of the coaches singling out some of the defensive players out there and showing them, like the swim move when you're trying to go in and make a tackle, and how you can knock the ball away without committing a penalty. And it's a concern for the coaches. Where are all these penalties coming from? But hopefully we've seen the last of them here this evening.
Brock Eads will return, coming near side, and a big hole for Eads. Jaden West, his lead blocker. Eads trying to add to his total. West will get rid of the player in the way, and Madison Central will return the opening kickoff for 6, but a flag.
Oh, no. Where was the
what
flag?
Would you expect? Back here at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I see a whole bunch of people with their hands in the air, and it's like, what? That's going to take at least 7 points off the board. And there they go. They're walking it back that way. I'm trying to see a signal. And he came down with this. What's that, Michael?
That would mean the touchdown is good. So they are going to count the touchdown.
Okay.
So the touchdown stands. Trying to get the call from the white hat.
I know. I was looking at him, and he put both hands
the
in the air, and so apparently the flag that flew, they just picked it up on that play. Apparently,
well, Coach Holcomb picked it up. Holcomb has it in his hands at the 35-yard line.
Keep it, coach, and throw it when the other team's on offense.
I think he's tired of seeing them tonight.
Yeah.
So Central will go for the extra point. They're going to make it a 35-0 lead with 11:45 to play. And a whistle and a flag here. This might be a delay of game. Not sure how, though, because the Indians up. It was a flag against Lafayette. They had too many men on the field.
Ah, okay.
And Holcomb still has the flag in his hand.
Throw it on the official, coach. Get in there and get him. Now he's going to bring it down to the official who's on the side judge. And
there you go.
He even knows who it came from.
Yeah. I see if Central now goes for 2. I think they're going to go for 2 now. Yep, they're going to go for 2 after that penalty against.
Yeah, well, here you go.
So they'll bring Morin off the field. They'll go for the 2-point conversion now and try to make this a 36-0 score, and that would give us a running clock the rest of the evening. The ball now spotted inside the 2-yard line. Brock Eads comes in along with Harrison. Eads after that long kickoff return touchdown.
That was sweet.
It was, and I tell you what, he was untouched, 95 yards untouched.
And West with
Eads.
a huge assist on that. What a block.
Eads once again into the end zone, 2-point conversion successful, 36-0. How about a running clock the rest of the way on this homecoming Friday night in Richmond? Indians about to go to 5-0 on the season, folks. We'll step aside and come right back here on WBON-TV.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Pat Morin with the kickoff and going to be returned from the 1-yard line by Lafayette, coming near side. Nice little hole. And a good return once again by the Generals, Tom. That may be something that Central tries to clean up going into their open week next week. So Dawson just texted me. He's down there on the field. He said Holcomb is really upset about the knee pad, which was the equipment violation. So that's what the flag came in for. It was an equipment violation against Madison Central. I mean, it has been
picky.
Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Yeah, and it's like I said earlier, it's like they're nitpicking. And I'm like, why are you doing that? The running clock will help, though.
Yeah,
that'll help.
That'll kind of ease the pain a bit. And I don't think there's a homecoming dance tonight, but that would be good. Have a little bit of an early night before the homecoming dance. Hand off to number 9. That's Jarber, and he'll Jarber it over to the left side and gain 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Running clock in effect the rest of the way. Tom, it's been a fun night here in Richmond. You know, we've had some technical difficulties during the pregame show. We appreciate everybody that stuck around, hung out with us, and helped us close out the pregame show, get all those technical difficulties fixed, and a pretty good ball game for Madison Central fans as they'll go to 5-0 on the season now. 2nd down and long for the Generals. See what they do here in the shotgun is Barrow, and a flag comes in. Flag against the Generals, false start, so back them up 5 yards. Do want to say thank you to our great sponsors tonight. Our game sponsors are Steve Tussey from Madison County Jailer. Re-elect Republican Steve Tussey from Madison County Jailer, a native of Madison County who has proven he is a man of integrity and commitment. You can reelect him in November. And also Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Family-owned and operated, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company. Call 859-353-1153 for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. How about a pick six? Jaden West will pick it off and take it to the end zone. A pick six, a flag comes in, probably a celebration penalty against the Indians. But add to the total now, 42-0 Madison Central, as Jaden West with the interception, his second interception of the game, and he takes this one all the way back for a pick six.
Yeah, his third on the season now, and he's having a field day out there tonight.
Are they going to negate the touchdown? I don't think they can do that. I think the touchdown should stand. And West might be ejected from this ball game. If that's the case, yeah, Holcomb coming out onto the field to talk to the officials and see exactly why the flag came out. West obviously upset. Yeah, West, all he did was he held the ball in there, a little bit of showboating, but Coach Holcomb cannot believe they threw the flag on his star wide receiver. And now the fans chiming in.
Well, West has his helmet on. He's back out on the field, so.
Yeah, West read that play perfectly. And Holcomb now talking to the lead official, trying to get an explanation. They kicked West out of the game.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Holcomb still not done yelling at the official. But West out of this ball game.
So what are they doing going for the extra point now?
Yeah, they'll go for the PAT.
But it's going to be deeper because of the penalty, apparently.
Yeah. No, that's. I think the yardage will count on the kickoff.
On the kickoff, okay.
Yeah, so West heading back to the – oh, nope, he's coming back. Thought he was heading back to the locker room.
He's just upset, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can have some fun on the football field, folks. I know Jaden's an emotional kid, but, I mean, I don't think he did anything out of line there by just celebrating as he went into the end zone. The pick six and the PAT make it 43-0, 9:26 to play. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break and come back to Richmond on WBON-TV.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
On the return, the ball comes out. Lafayette was down in the end zone.
Yeah.
It should have been a touchback. The ball carrier came down to a knee in the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchback, so it will be a touchback. That one,
wow.
It has been a wild night here, Tom. You would not believe this is the 5th game of the season. Even for these officials, they've kind of struggled tonight. Now, we'll go back to the unsportsmanlike against Jaden West on the pick six. So as of right now, that would mean he is not going to be able to play in the Indians' next game, which would be against Pikeville. On the road, he needs to have an open week next week, and then their star wide receiver would be out of the Pikeville game. So obviously I think Mike Holcomb can appeal that.
Yes.
But at the moment, Jaden West will be out of the Pikeville game. That'll be a storyline to follow as they come back to that game. Now, Holcomb, I tell you what, he is still – there's a timeout by Madison Central, and now Holcomb's coming out to talk to the White Hat once again. Holcomb has had issues with this official staff all game long. And they're chatting again. Holcomb getting everywhere. And there's the flag. Yep.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
It'll be an unsportsmanlike against Holcomb. Now, he's got to be careful. He don't want to get ejected. Yeah, Dave Hensley coming over to try to calm down the Indians head coach. But it has not been, even with this score the way it is, Tom, you got to appreciate what Coach Holcomb is doing, fighting for his guys. Yeah, I think that it's sad that, you know, that the situation happened with Jaden West. But listen, I mean, he's a kid. He's a senior in high school, makes a big play. Let him celebrate. I understand that it's, you know, they try not to let the kids have fun anymore, but that's a play that's a flag I don't think you need to throw in that situation. He held the football up, and then, you know, you eject him. And I think Coach Holcomb, he had an issue with the fact that there was not a touchback called, but he's letting the official know, I think, still complaining about the Jaden West ejection. So unsportsmanlike against the head coach for Madison Central, and Lafayette will have it at their own 35-yard line now. Running clock in effect the rest of the way. They'll hand it off, running near side, nowhere to go, but breaks loose, does the ball carrier. That's Stevens. He'll gain 7 up to the 43-yard line. Now what these officials have to do, Tom, it's been a clean game as far as, you know, the pushing and shoving and the trash talk and everything, but you got to be careful with everything that's going on now. This game could get a little bit rough between the hashes, so these officials got to really start to maybe take control of this football game.
Yeah, the receiver on the kickoff, the ball hit him and went into the end zone. So he goes down to one knee before he can even get to the ball, which nullifies any kind of a run back, and he touches the ball while he's on his knee. That's a touchback.
Well, handoff on the end around. This time it's Andrews. Slipped and stayed upright to pick up the first down to the 49. Generals once again in Madison Central territory. They have not gotten past the 40-yard line of Madison Central all game long. It's 1st and 10 from the Madison Central 49, and now a chance to do so.
Josh Green coming in, sophomore. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, going to come in and get some work. We'll see a lot of the starters start coming out now as Cody Maggard comes to the sideline.
Yeah, you want to keep them in game shape, but you also don't want to get them hurt. So we'll see some of these young guys get some reps. 1st and 10 for the Generals in the pistol. Man in motion again, Andrews, right to left. Now he goes back to the right side, and they'll hand it off up the middle with Stevens. He'll cut it back left side, gain 4, maybe 5 yards. Gang of Indians tackling a little rugby scrum at the 45-yard line, gain of 4.
The one thing since I've been covering Madison Central with you that I have noticed about their defense is they are a gang tackling defense, and it's year after year after year, and it gets the job done. And it's made them one of the premier defenses in this area. So good to see them, even with some of the second string players in now, doing the same thing.
2nd down. And the pistol again. They hand it off. Stevens running left side. Basically the same play, and he'll get it to the 40, and a flag comes in.
Is this the second penalty against Lafayette?
It has not been many of those tonight.
Think it's going to be the way it looks. Holding, yes.
A little bit of a, I think that's true. The coaching staff over here from Lafayette, a little bit of a complaint. They're excited, but also not excited. They got a flag. They're congratulating their guys for playing hard. Finally, though, Lafayette with the holding penalty to back this up. 2nd down and 11 now.
Well, a holding penalty tells you that the player that's blocking is not going to let that defensive player get to the ball, and that's what they're excited about. Just, man, I'm still in shock over West getting thrown out of the game and will miss Pikeville too.
2nd down, 11. Going to fake it out in the flat, throw a screen pass behind the receiver, incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Wow.
Coach Blair, Tom, with the defense, I mean, he does a tremendous job. The defensive coordinator for Madison Central, I mean, that's one thing that Coach Holcomb pointed out when I talked to him, on Monday as well is, defensive coordinators in high school football, I mean, one week you could face a wing tee, then the next week you could face like an air raid spread formation.
Right,
I mean, each week it can change. But Coach Blair, his defense has been really good these first 2 years under Mike Holcomb. Here's a pass, caught but incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. But, since you talked about it, since you've came along, since I've been doing Madison Central games, their defense has always been good. It's always kept them in games. The year that they went to the regional championship game under Mark Centers, it was good. That was kind of their calling card. KJ, back when you played, your all's defense was really good back in the day. Their safety was not as good, but that was you, wasn't it? Okay. 4th and 11. Top what? Yeah, top 3 in points. That was 2017, you said? Yeah. Yeah, so 15 points allowed back in 2017, top 3 in the state.
That's awesome, man.
So, they've had good defenses over the years.
Yep.
And that's playing, those high-scoring offenses from out in Lexington. Here's a punt. Again, Indians coming after it. Almost get to it again. This one going to be into the 5, inside
Still
the
rolling.
5-yard line. Yeah, Eads thought about picking it up. Then he saw 7 generals standing in front of him and thought better of it. So
that's good thinking there.
So Madison Central will trot back out there on offense, and there will be one player missing, even with the big lead. No Jaden West, and the rest of the starters are going to be out there on the field. As they'll probably play out this drive time and then see them come over to the sidelines, take the rest of the night off with that running clock in effect. A 43-0 lead and a shutout of the Indians' defense.
Long way to go here. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Harrison going to be in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers near side. KJ Wells split out wide left. Trevor Dennis wide right. Harrison with 2 backs in the backfield. That's Mullins and Eads. He'll hand it off to Parker. Straight up the gut. Mullins charging forward. And a gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards. Across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Gain of 5, second down and gain of 6, second down and 4 coming up.
Impressed with the surge by the offensive line. You had the center, had both guards, and the tackle on the left side all doing a nice push up the field. And you do that each play and get 5 yards, you're going to score every time you get the ball if you don't fumble.
Score update from Berea. Madison Southern trailing Pulaski County 27-8 early in the 4th quarter there. And here it's a 43-0 lead for Madison Central. That game also airing on WBON-TV. Harrison, straight up the gut. First down for the Indians quarterback, and he'll fall forward for extra yardage to the 27-yard line. Another first down, and Tom Harrison's had a really good stretch of games here. You look at this football team coming into the year. They had all kinds of hype because offensively there were so many weapons, but we knew they'd be good on defense too.
Right.
That has not changed. But what has changed is how they play offense. Even without Hensley, they're not able to really run it up the middle. And without Harge and Hensley both, you can't really be a physical run team, but you can kind of get the ball on the outside and use the speed of Brock Eads, who gets it here in a big hole. Eads trying to get it outside on the perimeter. And he will have a first down to the 38, maybe 39-yard line. Eads took a late hit, no flag, to the chagrin of the fans down here in front of us.
Well, he was not only out of bounds, he was past the white line on the sideline, which is what is that, like 3 yards?
He was behind his teammates on the sideline. That's how far
and he got hit over there, and I don't blame the fans for being upset.
But back to my point, without Hensley and Harge, you really can't run that power run scheme that they like to run. But what they have been able to do is win in different ways, and we've seen it the last 2 weeks with Harrison being, the main guy on offense. Here is a pancake block by Malachi Wood and a big return by Eads. He stiff arms the defender again to the 26-yard line. Brock Eads showing that he can carry the load offensively. And another first down for the Madison Central Indians as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. 43-0 here on homecoming. Indians will remain undefeated and they'll finish it off when we come back in 1 minute on WBON-TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people, as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Tom.
Are we back?
We're back.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, you can buy my dinner tonight.
You said something about pancakes. I was going to ask you where we're going in the morning. IHOP?
I mean, we can.
Okay. All right.
I got to go over to the Spoon Bread Festival tomorrow. I may grab breakfast over there.
Is spoon bread anything like a pancake?
I've never had spoon bread before.
I haven't either.
But I do enjoy the festival. That's a good time. Listen, it's a lot to do tomorrow in Madison County. Got the EKU first home game. What you should do, folks, get on out to the festival tomorrow over in Berea, and then, you go over there early enough, you can get back in time for kickoff in Richmond for the EKU game at 6 o'clock. We'll have the tailgate show for you on for the folks that want to listen to that or watch it on WBON or on the Coyote radio station. Eads takes the handoff, second down and 10. Indians looking good, Tom, offensively. 43-0 your score.
Yeah, they're in great position here, too.
Look at Dawson down there on the sideline. Beck getting a good shot at D-Rule. Well, you call him the shot doctor.
Yeah, well, we're changing it to the
doctor, right? That what we
the doctor, yeah.
Because it's D-Rule, so DR, and then doctor.
Or Dr. Scholes. He didn't like that real well, though. I told him that, and he didn't like that.
Second down and 10. Harrison going to throw a little screen pass out to K.J. Wells. Or make that Dennis. That's Trevor Dennis on that far side that made the catch. Gains 5. Dennis and Wells, guys that have kind of plugged the holes of some of these receiving options for Madison Central, and they've done good. Wells is a good guy that can get open, good athlete, good blocking wide receiver. His dad, obviously, the head coach at EKU, so he knows how to get things done. When your dad's been a head coach around, he's in the SEC for a long time. Coach over at Western for a while. Now the head coach at EKU. You've been around a lot of football in your lifetime, so KJ Wells understands the game. Harrison looking to throw. He's looking in the direction of Wells, trying to get himself some breathing room. He'll throw it into the end zone. Oh. Trevor Dennis, did he make the catch? Incomplete.
Oh.
They call it incomplete off of the turf, and it'll be 3rd down and 5, and a flag on the play. This is probably going to be a hold, I would assume. Nope, it's a legal receiver downfield again. Second time that they've had that called on them tonight. But, Tom, what happens there is, Harrison, he's running so far away from, would-be tacklers that the offensive line is trying to get upfield and find somebody to block. They end up being a receiving threat, and that's why that flag comes in.
Yeah, you're taught that as an offensive lineman. I was a tight end, and they taught you get your nose out there and find a linebacker or a corner and get them out of the play. And that time, Malachi, I think, was about 10 yards downfield. It may have been him.
Tied in, huh?
Yeah.
You sure about that? All right. I'll let you get away with it right now.
Number 88.
3rd and 10. Harrison, pressured, flips it out to Eads, and he's slung down after he got rid of the football. That could have been personal foul, but I tell you what, that's nice sportsmanship. The linebacker checks on him. Had his sleeve pulled off.
I'm laughing because the umpire for the game just stand there looking at him.
He did. It's like he was in a daze when he watched the defender bring him down. They're going to bring Pat Morin on for the field goal, Tom. First time this year.
Yes, come on, Pat.
See if he can punch one through the uprights.
No,
here
actually, he's got one.
Does he have one? Okay.
Yeah. He's 1 for 1.
What game was that? Oh, was it? No, what game was it?
That was early on. I think it might have been the first game.
The LCA game?
LCA game, yeah.
So Dennis for the, Morin for the extra, or for the field goal. I'll get it right in a minute. Going to be a 38-yarder. And Morin?
Yes.
Through the uprights. Money. Pat Morin with the field goal. It's 46-0 Madison Central. We'll step aside and come right back, folks. We're live in Richmond on WBON-TV.
I'm telling you right
Batteries
now.
Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Madison Central will kick it off after a Pat Morin field goal, 38 yards to make it a 46-0 lead. Second field goal of the season. Tom, you were right back against LCA in the first week of the season. Morin put one through the uprights on a field goal. So he's perfect on kicks thus far. Don't want to jinx him.
No.
But he's 2 of 2 on field goals and perfect on PAT attempts as well this year.
Anybody that goes to another school specifically
there you go.
for kicking.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and I've said it how many times this year already, he is going to be key when it comes playoff time down the stretch.
Pick 6 over in Berea to make it 34-6 Pulaski County over the Eagles. Big lead there. The Maroons going to pick up a win, looks like, over Madison Southern. Eagles got that win last week over Lafayette for their only win thus far of the season. And it looked like they were starting to put things together. Tom had a really good game against Madison Central the week before. Then they defeat Lafayette. But tough game at home against a Pulaski County team that's always in the thick of things in their class.
Eli Steele making the big stop there. You talk about sniffing a play out that time. He went in there and got the job done.
2nd down and 7 for the Generals. Under 6 minutes to play. Appreciate you joining us here on WBON-TV. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here on the call. KJ Long, our producer tonight, and Jacob Beck, our cameraman. Dawson Roll down on the sideline, getting us some close-ups. Here's a pass out in the flat. It's complete, and then immediately taken down is the receiver. I think that's Amuri out there. So 3rd down coming up. Tom, Indians going to go to 5-0 on the season. Now, the big question mark, they'll have the open week next week, so no game for Madison Central. Then they'll be on the road. They'll make that long trip over to Pikeville to take on the Panthers. They just got some new uniforms courtesy of the Jordan brand. They released out the little hype video on Twitter, and they got some new uniforms. So that'll be the next Indians football game. The question is, right now, Jaden West suspended for that game. Now, I think Madison Central can appeal that. They can show the video of what happened and the flag that came in. Obviously, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. He was just celebrating as he went into the end zone on the pick 6. Referees threw the flag, so he was ejected because it was his 2nd unsportsmanlike penalty. But, Tom, both of those tonight were not like he hit somebody or got into a fight with somebody. The first one was he made a big play defensively on the first interception, and when he returned it, he kind of threw the ball over to somebody on the Lafayette sideline. Yeah, it has a nice defensive play again by Madison Central.
They are just coming full bore from all angles right now.
But on the pick 6, on West's 2nd interception, that's when he drew the 2nd unsportsmanlike flag. So I think Central should be able to appeal that and hopefully get him eligible for the next game.
Well, I'm total agreement with you. There's no way he should be kicked out of the game for celebrating. Now, 2 penalties, as far as another game.
Yeah.
Kicked out of this game, well, he celebrated twice. He got 2 15-yarders, and so they're going to put a stop to it. I don't understand it, but I understand it, I guess, if that makes any sense. But you don't kick the kid out of the next football game. Come on. Had he, lowered his head on the crown of his helmet and knocked somebody clear off out of the sideline, then I could understand it. He didn't.
Coming after the punter again. Trevor Dennis will let it bounce, and it will bounce to the Lafayette side of the 50 to the 47. The Indians will take over from there. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like he never hurt anybody. Nothing that he did out there hurt, not even his own teammates. There wasn't a big swarm of guys over there dancing around with him and stuff. He made his play, and then he went on back to the bench, like when he had the pick six. And it's like, why in the world would you throw a flag on that? And it was unsportsmanlike conduct, correct?
Yes.
That's what the call was.
Yep. We do want to say thank you to our great sponsors again. We'll pull that graphic up and do the read here in just a moment. But first, going to get back to the action here. Indians going with a little full house formation. A couple of fullbacks and the ball carrier. And I'll tell you what, a nice handoff as number 5 for the Indians takes it. That's Jackson Pritchard and gains about 9 yards.
Climb action Jackson. Waiting to use that.
Do want to say thank you to our great sponsors tonight, Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer. We're elect Republican Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer, a native of Madison County who has proven he is a man of integrity and commitment. Cannot say the same about Tom Gross. Anyways, back to Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Our other sponsor for the game tonight. Appreciate them. They're a family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They are a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. All services are performed in-house. You can give them a call today at 859-353-1133. Handoff and a first down picked up by the Madison Central ball carrier. It's number 49 on the handoff this time. Sam Farmer planting the seeds and getting the first down.
Yes,
Tom.
sir. I like that. Tater digger.
A minute 35 to go. Indians with this big lead, Tom. Impressive showing here tonight.
We had a Kenny Arnold, friend of mine, same class. He was a literal farmer. He and his dad farmed, and we called him Tater Digger for short. Nice run. I was going to tell you, since you said that awful thing about me a while ago, I'm going to change my order for pancakes in the morning to a double stack now.
Well, you can do that. I'll turn it in to Wallingford. Maybe he can get a little.
Well, he'll come and eat with us if we ever do that. I won that breakfast for a year. I'm going to have to treat you.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe that was amazing.
Handoff up the middle. Not much running room for the ball carrier. And that might take us to the end of the ball game, Tom. Madison Central. On the knockoff, Lafayette, final score 46-0. We will step aside for a quick commercial break. We'll come back here and wrap things up in Richmond with the Indians. On the knockoff, Lafayette, 46-0 your final score, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back for the post-game show, and we'll crown our CT Diesel Performance of the Game on WBON-TV.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, in the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back in Richmond on WBON-TV, your final score, Madison Central 46-0, pitching the shutout, Tom, of the Lafayette Generals to go to 5-0 on the season. All around great game as we welcome you in here to the Chenault Vineyard postgame show. Chenault Vineyard has become the go-to destination for families and friends to enjoy a fun and entertaining environment up here in Richmond. You can see why so many people spend their weekends at Chenault Vineyards, at ChenaultVineyards.com. Like them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram. Tom, a big win for the Indians, 46-0. Game never really in doubt, but still some issues as we go into an open week, Tom. No Jaden West as of right now for the Pikeville game after that open week, so that's something we got to figure out. All the injury concerns, and tonight a lot of penalties. I know you still get the big win, but things like that can, eventually be something that can be an issue when you play a really good football team. You can't have, in the first half, 9 penalties for 108 yards.
Yeah.
You can't have that in a game against a really good football team.
No, you can't. You'll be so far behind you'll never catch up. It's that kind of an issue. But again, and I said it, I know, and I usually don't get real down on officiating, but it just looked like they were picking on Madison Central. Now, by that I mean they were wanting them to play a perfect game, and when they didn't, they'd throw a flag.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you got to give the Indians credit with all the things that went against them tonight, still able to pull away and get a big victory, 46-0. Again, here on the Chenault Vineyards postgame show. We'll look at the final stats, now brought to you by Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Berea, they work hard to help you get the beautiful, healthy smile you deserve. Like them on Facebook to learn more about what Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Berea can do for you. Your final stats, big 46-0 win. Tom, how about this? Defense gives up 34 plays, 71 yards.
Yeah,
you and I didn't play a down tonight and just had 71 less yards than Lafayette was able to put up. Indians run 42 plays, 376 yards. Madison Central, only 2 penalties for 25 yards there in the second half. The running clock, that kind of helped out a little bit. For the game, 11 penalties, 133 yards. Central 2 of 4 on third down, and they got in the red zone twice, scored both times. So those stats not really interesting. Here's the stats that are. 16 carries for Brock Eads, an average of 7.2 yards per attempt. At a touchdown, 115 yards total. Hagen Harrison, 6 carries, 59 yards, an average of 9.8 yards per attempt. And they got a couple of good carries from Matheson Pritchard in this game as well. Now, Harrison through the air, an impressive 9 of 14, very, very efficient. 169 yards and 3 touchdowns. 2 to Jaden West, 1 to Travis Grant. Each of those guys, 3 catches each, 82 yards for West and 60 for Travis Grant. Tackling, defense, not a whole lot to do there in the second half. 6 tackles for Mullins, 4 for Maggard, 2.5 each for Dylan Hammonds and Brock Hayes. But, still an impressive showing for the Madison Central Indians as they get the win over Lafayette 46-0 and go to 5-0 now on the season.
I got a text from Hugh Davis listening in up at the Legends game up in Indianapolis, and he's saying, spoon bread is cornbread you eat with a spoon. Yeah.
Okay. That's what it is then. Okay. You can technically eat cornbread with a spoon.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Okay. Well, appreciate Hugh for letting us know what spoon bread is. But
thank you, Hugh.
Let's crown our CT Diesel performance of the game. I tell you what, Tom, back-to-back weeks for Hayden Harrison, doing a really good job of throwing the football. He looks like he has finally come into his zone. He showed glimpses last year, and even in the LCA game, he looks good. Made some big plays in the Dunbar game. And in the last 2 games, he has really been the focal point offensively. Now, 8 touchdowns in the last 2 games for Harrison tonight, 9 of 14, 3 touchdowns, 169 yards, and he is our CT Diesel performance of the game. Folks, if you want your vehicle to perform like Hayden Harrison did tonight, take it to CT Diesel Performance, located off Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff service all vehicles, big or small. Like them on Facebook, and you can take part in their monthly giveaways at CT Diesel Performance. I appreciate you all joining us tonight. It's Hayden Harrison. Appreciate him. He is our CT Diesel performance of the game. Dawson was able to give Hayden his T-shirt after the game, and we'll have that picture up on the WBON-TV social networks for you at some point later on tonight. Final score 46-0. Tom Indians roll to a 5-0 record now, and they'll have an open week next week. So another chance to kind of rest some of these guys. Brady Hensley, Ryland Rhodes, some of these guys that have been banged up, and hopefully have them back out there for the Pikeville game because, again, as of right now, there will be no Jaden West in that game.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be a video that is going to be looked at. I think there's going to be an appeal made on that because of what had happened. There was no physical contact on either of the issues here. It just was a celebration. Maybe taunting a little on the first one, but the second one he just took the ball in the air and that was it. And then he flipped the ball and went on back to the bench, and they called personal foul on him. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Hopefully they can appeal that and get there right, folks. Let's appreciate our gang sponsors again tonight. Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer. Re-elect Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer, a native of Madison County who has proven he is a man of integrity and commitment. Once again, in November, re-elect Steve Tussey for Madison County Jailer. And Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. They specialize in residential and commercial roofing and all home remodeling. All services are performed in-house. You can give them a call today at 859-353-1133. Appreciate you joining us, folks. Appreciate Jacob Beck, our running camera up top for us tonight. Dawson Rule down on the sidelines for us, giving you updates on social medias as well. And our producer, KJ Long, getting better and better at this job. We'll have him in the big time here before too long. For Tom Gross and myself, Michael Watkins, folks, we'll see you next time on WBON-TV.